heaven. You let me cry on your shoulder, shoulder. That's when I knew you're the one. Yeah, we showed me love. Our kids are the living proof.
Good morning and welcome to the channel, or welcome back if you've been here before, and welcome to another Doing It With a Decent video. Today I'm going to be doing something a little quick, maybe a little bit different for our channel, but I'm going to be doing a hairstyle video, focusing on five different hairstyles that you can wear in uniform. Since I'm already getting ready for work, I just decided to go ahead and try out some different styles. These are very easy styles, and I kind of rotate through majority of them. Most of them are low tension as well, because I get migraines if I do my hair too tight, so I have to keep that into consideration when I'm doing my hair. So I don't have a very fresh retie, so these are not styles that you have to have like a really crisp retie for. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I do have to hit the road so I can get to work. But we're gonna start off with style number 1. So to start this style out, I'm going to 2-strand twist the hair on either side of my head. I don't have a middle part right now. I'm doing a kind of a side part. So I'm just going to 2-strand twist until I get behind my ear, and then the style will continue on with me putting my hair into a ponytail. So that is style number 1. I did 2-strand twists on either side, and then I just put it into a ponytail. If you wanted to avoid having hair hanging down your back, then you could easily transition it up to not exactly a bun, but you could fold it over and then kind of pin it up if you wanted it off your neck. Just as long as it's not interfering with your headgear. But yeah, that is style number 1. Okay, we are going to move on to style number 2. All right, and I already have my hair into a side part. These can be done with a middle part as well if you prefer. I'm just not doing a middle part right now. And by the end of this, I may actually decide to do a middle part. I don't know. Next one is going to be kind of like a crown. A little bit more of a difficult hairstyle, at least for me, because my locks are different lengths. So sometimes I have some that fly away, and so I just take hairpins and pin those away. But let's go ahead, and we're gonna do cornrows this time, going around the crown of our head. And sorry, I have to look in the mirror because I'm trying to see what I'm doing and make sure it looks presentable. And I do underhanded braids when I'm doing braids across the front most of the time, so that it doesn't sit awkwardly in my hat. It gets like a little bit flatter to the head. Just going to braid this all the way down. And so you can see the difference in the length. This time I'm just going to use a rubber band. A little small black rubber band. Secure that. Same thing on the other side. And my 2 braids. And first way that you can do this is, of course, to put into a ponytail. And I'm not tying my hair down right this moment because I'm doing multiple styles, but on a normal day I would tie my hair down so that it could, you know, be really sleek. And notice that I'm not wrapping my hairband because that'll make it too tight for me. So this is where you can take a bobby pin and pin this one. Pin these couple of locks that are flying so that it looks nice and sleek. And then that is the entire, so that's hairstyle number 2, yes. And then if you wanted to, again, I'll show you how I would transform this into like a bun. So for me, I just kind of take my hair, split it in half, and then roll it. And I will roll it around. And I take the other half and try to twist that too and roll it around. I was looking for a tighter band, but these are the elastics that I use. They don't have any metal on them. Kind of tuck that in, and then of course I have some flying away. So you can take either another headband or another ponytail holder. Sometimes I'll do that, or sometimes I'll just kind of tuck it until I can't tuck it anymore, and then I'll just pin whatever I need to. Now, yes, do I use a lot of hairpins? Sometimes I do, but honestly, I don't wear bun a whole lot now that they authorize ponytails. I kind of just stick with a ponytail because it works for me. Once they get longer, so where it's no longer in regulation, then I will figure out a bun, or I'll cut them, I don't know. Whatever I'm feeling like. You could also put a, what's it called? A hairnet. I've seen people put hairnets on their buns to make them look super sleek. I don't do all that, but let's see what it's looking like so far. Okay, not too bad. So I didn't look at the back. I could continue pinning if I was gonna wear this to work, but I'm not wearing this style to work, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. But yeah, so that's just another option for the hair. I think that's style number 3. I don't know, I'm kind of losing track. But I'll have the numbers up on the screen. So yeah, so that was another option. And now let's move on. Okay, so for this next style, we're doing kind of a old school throwback, I guess, because you know, hairstyles have definitely come a long way since I joined the military. But we're just gonna do a traditional tuck and roll. Tuck and rolls have been around since forever. But yeah, so that one's super simple, and I think I'm gonna try it on the middle part. Let's see. And you also may have noticed that I don't do my baby hairs. I was doing them like during the winter time, but summertime here, it's just too hot. Like they don't last, and I don't care that they don't last, so it's just kind of pointless. I'm just putting more gunk on my edges, so I don't really worry about that too much. But if you do want to do like baby hairs and all that stuff, feel free, as long as they are within regulation. All right, so tucking and rolling, starting on one side, and you're just going to roll the hair. Till you get down to the nape. And I'm gonna put a clamp. And a lot of these are styles that I cannot do with my natural hair, because I was struggling to style my loose natural hair in uniform. So as soon as I gave the option to get locks, I was sold, because I always wanted to get them, but I just couldn't. So yeah, I jumped on it when they said we could. All right, so I have the sides tucked. This is what it's looking like in the back. I think it's safe to put a hairpin now. I feel like I go through so many hairpins and bobby pins. I go through so many. Go. And like I said, my locks are a little thick, so sometimes I have to struggle to get the stuff to do what I want it to do. All right, so I have it. I'm gonna put some more pins. I need to get some heavy duty pins or something, because goodness. Okay, that time I think I got it. Okay. There. Okay. And now I'm just gonna roll it. Oh, not too shabby. Well, at least it feels like it's not that bad. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so I could go in and clean these up. All right, so hopefully I'm fine. Boom, push that down in there. Push this one. And there you have it. That is the tuck and roll. You can make this side, I can make this side a little bit tighter by probably putting another couple bobby pins. And then there we go. So yeah, that is the tuck and roll. I don't know why I just did that, but yeah. That's the tuck and roll. So really simple and easy. And last but not least, my favorite style, the one that I wear majority of the time, which is definitely a very lazy girl style, is just a ponytail. So I'm just going to go back to my side parts. I'm gonna spritz my hair one more time, just for good luck, because I'm gonna actually tie it down this time after I do it. And I did not moisturize last night, so I'm gonna do that too. That's about time to get some more. Throw a little bit on there. So I did moisturize a couple days ago, so I don't need a lot of product, but I can feel it getting a little dry for my liking. Alright, so I'll show you what I do use. So this is actually a men's product, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So I use this, just kind of grabbed it from my husband and it worked, but I'm just gonna put a little bit on my edges. I don't do any like the swoopy stuff. I just kind of put some on to lay it down, especially if I don't have a fresh retie, because there's a little bit more hair out than normal. So take my little edge brush. I am trying to do my ponytail a little bit higher because it's getting kind of annoying hanging down, because it gets in my collar and all that stuff. So I've been trying to pull the ponytail up a little bit. So I'm just trying to make sure that it's as smooth as possible. And you could do like a swoop if you wanted to, or really whatever tickled your fancy. Okay, so just gonna kind of go through and make sure. All right, and now I've gotten to the point where I don't really have to put bobby pins on the sides. Everything is reaching back in there, so that's great for me. And here we go. So just a basic ponytail, and nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to tie it up. And I normally like to let it sit for probably about 10-15 minutes before I take it off. And then that way my hair is like nice and sleek when I get ready to head out the door. Now, does it look like that when I come home? Kind of depends on where the day takes me, because sometimes I can have a nice chill day. Other days I'm like running around like a chicken with my head cut off, or running back and forth between different buildings and things, and it's hot. So yeah, kind of just depends on how the day goes. But anyway, we're gonna use a little bit of the YouTube magic, and then I'll show y'all what it looks like after it's set for a few minutes. And voila, here's the finished product. Very cute, very simple hairstyle to wear to work or wherever you want to wear it to. But hopefully you all have enjoyed the video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our future uploads. And we'll catch you in our next video.